Hello, movie lovers. In today's video, we take an in-depth look at the colorful career of Melanie Griffith, one of the unforgettable stars of American cinema. Her long golden hair, which ended her career early due to her high success at an early age, running from award to award, challenging the lions in the movie Roar. Melanie Griffith, whose perfect cheekbones and glowing skin are one of the most sought-after faces in Hollywood for many important projects, will surprise you and make sure that you will not even believe that it is her. But after such colorful, bold, but difficult relationships and health problems, maybe we should say normal. But you will decide this. Let's make an in-depth introduction to Melanie's life and get to know her better so that we can make our comments about Melanie more easily. Melanie was born on August 9, 1957, in Manhattan, New York City. She had a childhood steeped in the arts, as her mother was the future famous actress Tippi Hedren, and her father was Peter Griffith, a former child stage actor and advertising executive. Melanie's roots are in the English, Irish, Scottish, and Scandinavian communities, giving her a rich cultural heritage. Young Melanie appeared in commercials and worked briefly as a child model. However, she left this career at an early age, stating that she had an extremely shy nature. While continuing her education at the Hollywood Professional School, she graduated at the age of 16, skipping a grade thanks to her academic achievements. This early life story contains the seeds of Melanie Griffith's successes and challenges in her later years. Let's keep watching to see whether the difficulties she experienced while living such a successful life would wear Melanie out or cause her to have the wrong habits. Let's keep watching to see it all, magazine lovers. Although Melanie Griffith worked in other projects, she got her break at the age of 17 in the film Noir Night Moves, directed by Arthur Penn. In this movie, she played a runaway teenage girl chased across the United States by a private detective played by Gene Hackman. Her naked appearance on screen in some scenes in the movie caused great controversy, and Melanie attracted attention with this daring performance. After this successful performance, she starred in two more important films in 1975. The first was the comedy Smile, in which she played a beauty pageant contestant. The second was Stuart Rosenberg's thriller The Drowning Pool, about a crime investigation in which she played the daughter of a Louisiana woman played by Joanne Woodward. Also that same year, she was named Miss Golden Globe for 1975, serving as an assistant at the Golden Globe Awards. Melanie began to make a name for herself with these awards and with her unique, unashamed acting. In her personal life, she met 22-year-old actor Don Johnson on the set of the movie The Herod Experiment when she was only 14 years old. The two soon began dating, and the relationship ended in a 6-month marriage in 1976. After their divorce, Melanie had an affair with Ryan O'Neal, 16 years her senior. A striking claim about Melanie's private life was included in Tatum O'Neal's autobiography. Tatum claimed that Melanie dragged him to an orgy with Maria Schneider and a male hairdresser. This allegation was one of the most striking turning points in Melanie's life, and although she did not speak at length about the allegations made at the time, we would later understand better how these allegations shook Melanie and left great damage on her when she and Stephen Bauer divorced. Hold on. I won't give any more details. Don't miss the surprise. Keep watching. Melanie Griffith's early film career showcases her artistic courage and cinematic diversity. Melanie Griffith came to prominence in 1981 with Roar, directed by her stepfather Noel Marshall and starring alongside her mother Tippi Hedren. The movie is known for its dangerous and suspenseful scenes of wild animals attacking zookeepers. Roar is considered one of the most dangerous movie productions of all time. While working on this project, Melanie was attacked by a lion and had to undergo reconstructive surgery for facial injuries. This frightening experience further fueled interest in the movie, and Melanie's performance is clearly visible in the movie. Her success in this movie was made even more remarkable by her unique acting and professionalism in a movie shot in such a dangerous environment. In September 1981, Griffith married Stephen Bauer. Stephen Bauer was her co-star in the TV movie She's in the Army Now. They had a son, Alexander, born August 22, 1985. The couple divorced in 1987, but the difficulties in Melanie's life did not end there. And perhaps we can say that the most difficult processes are beginning. You tabloid lovers watch this very carefully. Griffith later said she had problems with cocaine and drinking after her divorce from Bauer. "What I did was drink myself to sleep at night," she said. "If I wasn't with someone, I was an unhappy girl." Her revelations made headlines at the time.
Well, it's not like lately I've been offered a whole lot of jobs, really. But really meeting Rachel, it made me want to do this very badly, and I thought it was a great challenge to play that part, to play an alcoholic, since I am an alcoholic. I mean, a recovering alcoholic, and I thought that it would be a good way to sort of get that out of my body, my mind, my psyche.
In 1988, she entered rehab. During this time, she and Johnson reunited and she became pregnant. They remarried in June 1989. Their daughter, Dakota Johnson, was born on October 4th, 1989. They separated in June 1994. They divorced in 1996. In the early 1980s, drug and alcohol addiction temporarily interrupted her career. However, in 1984, she made a strong return to the movies with her role as a pornographic film actress in Brian De Palma's Body Double. The following year, she played a stripper and prostitute in Fear City, a role that showcased her diversity and acting ability. In 1986, she starred in Something Wild, playing a mysterious woman who seizes any opportunity that presents itself. She was nominated for a Golden Globe for her performance in this movie. Melanie's big career breakthrough came in 1988 in the movie Working Girl. She starred alongside Harrison Ford, Sigourney Weaver, Alec Baldwin, and Joan Cusack, and the film was a huge box office success. Griffith was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actress for her performance in the film and won the Golden Globe Award for Best Actress in a Musical or Comedy. She was now an award-winning actress. Melanie, who had captured all our hearts, now had her award. But Melanie's personal life was not as bright as these professional achievements. After her first marriage ended, she struggled with personal problems and addictions. But after completing rehabilitation in 1988, she reunited with Don Johnson and remarried in 1989. For Melanie Griffith, this was a time of both challenges and triumphs. In 1994, she played a prostitute in the romantic comedy Milk Money and attracted attention with her natural style in this role. The same year, she also starred in the drama Nobody's Fool. However, her relationship with Don Johnson ended in 1994, and they were officially divorced in 1996. And while Melanie made a positive impression with her acting, she was also notorious for the failures in her personal life. Melanie Griffith's career during this period was full of highs and lows. The year 1996 began with big changes for Melanie Griffith. This year, she stepped into a new relationship with the comedy movie Too Much, in which she starred with Antonio Banderas. This relationship, which started on the movie set, was crowned with the marriage of the two in the same year. Melanie and Antonio tied the knot at Marylebone Town Hall in London, and in September of the same year, their daughter Stella del Carmen Banderas was born. In 2000, she appeared in John Waters' Cecil B. Demented as an arrogant actress kidnapped by underground filmmakers. With her energy in this role, Griffith showed that she enjoyed playing with the diva image. But I have to say that Melanie really fits the diva image. And this movie suited her even more because she played it by realizing it herself. In 2003, Melanie Griffith opened a new chapter in her career, debuting on the Broadway stage as Roxy Hart in the musical Chicago. Griffith, who brought this role to life without any song and dance training, was highly acclaimed by critics. Ben Brantley of the New York Times described Melanie's performance as the most convincing Roxy I've ever seen, adding, "Anyone expecting Griffith to stumble will have to look elsewhere." Variety's Charles Isherwood noted some weaknesses in her performance, but emphasized that they were overshadowed by the fresh and endearing interpretation Griffith brought to the role. In 2009, Melanie re-entered a rehabilitation center to receive treatment for addiction to drugs that she had relapsed from years earlier. This was a 3-month course of treatment. In December of that year, she had an operation for skin cancer, and this had taken its toll on her, and her skin was no longer the woman we knew it to be, and gradually aesthetics began to enter her life. In June 2014, Melanie Griffith and Antonio Banderas announced their intention to divorce in an amicable and loving manner. According to the petition filed with the Los Angeles Superior Court, irreconcilable differences between the couple led to this decision. In December 2015, their divorce was officially finalized. Banderas stated that his love for Melanie will always remain. During this time, the two starred together in the 2014 science fiction film Automata. This movie was filmed during their divorce. Melanie again didn't manage her personal life well, but she didn't go through as painful a process as their previous breakup and concentrated on her work. Of course, we don't know about the fires inside her. Maybe she has learned to manage the process. Who knows? But we are sure that this hard and full life has really aged Melanie. She waged a war against old age and tried many methods. Although her long golden hair, perfect cheekbones, and glowing skin made her one of the most sought-after faces in Hollywood for many important projects. Like many actresses, she was too obsessed with the signs of aging and suddenly found herself in fillers, Botox, and many plastic surgeries. Now, unfortunately, when we look at her old photos in today, it is almost impossible to believe that she is the same woman. I think it would not be an exaggeration to say. He took part as an actor coach in James Franco's 2017 movie, The Disaster Artist. We can say that he was more dedicated to himself afterwards, or we can say that he turned into a completely different person while trying to aesthetics and trying to be young. Yes, friends, we have come to the end of our video. If you like the video, don't forget to like the video, and don't forget to subscribe in the comments in your thoughts.